Welcome to Deeptips. So, this live stream is specially for grade 7 and 8 students who will find percentage a difficult topic. So, many students requested to do word problems on percentages. So, I felt this is the best time to do as exams are approaching and today is Saturday. So you don't have your school also, I guess, and it's 4:30. So perfect time to understand this beautiful topic. So children, I'm waiting for all to connect with me, to tune in this live stream so that we can start learning percentages. So when we do percentage, I have seen many students saying that do into 100, correct? But when we ask what is a percentage, you know that it is out of 100. So this is a big irony. When we say it is out of 100, then why do we do into 100? This question comes to the mind of many children. I have done a video also on this topic, percentage, where I have explained why we do into 100 when we find the percentage, but in spite of saying it into 100, we say percentage is anything out of 100, correct? So today in this video, my main agenda is to make you understand that how to calculate percentage using unitary method. Unitary method is the best method to understand math. It helps you to avoid rote learning. So children, I hope you are connected with me. So if you are watching my live stream and you are tuning in with me, so please type hi in the chat box so that I know who all are connected. So you can type a message in the chat box. As you can see on my chit chat screen, I can see the chat and I can reply back to you by reading your chat messages. So if you are watching this live stream, please type a short message. Okay, so I think we can start now. Okay children, so I'll start with the basic question. Okay, I'll start from easy to medium to high. Okay, so that you understand it better. And this stream is especially for my grade 7 and 8 students. So I'll be focusing more on the foundation building so that you understand what is the percentage and how to calculate it without mugging up the concept. That is the main essence of this video. Okay, so let's take one simple question. I'm going to switch my screen. Yeah, I hope everyone can see my screen now. So here is my first question. So this question says, now listen to it very carefully, that out of 80 students, 20 are girls. Okay, this is a simple question, that out of 80 students, 20 are girls. So what is the percentage of girls in class? What percentage are girls? Let's find the percentage of boys also. What percentage are girls and boys? So if you read this question, this is a very simple question. And in this question I get the information that I have 80 students in my class. Okay, and out of those 80, 20 are girls. So I am very clear that remaining 60 are my boys, correct? So how do we solve this question using unitary method? I'm not going to tell you okay, do 20 by 80 into 100, because we know percentage means out of 100. Okay, so children, for out of 80, for every 80, or if I say out of 80 students, how many girls do I have? 20 girls, correct? Now if unitary method means it has a word unit in it. Unit means for every one. So if I have only one student, so I can write out of every one student I have 20 upon 80 girls, right, in fractions. Now if I have 100 students, because my percentage says percentage means out of every 100, so this information was given to me, correct, that out of 80 students there are every 20 girls. Then, okay, let me raise this. For every one student, I have 20 by 80 girls in fractions. Now, out of 100 students, if I have 100 students, I have 20 by 80 into 100, correct? If I calculate this, so you can just cancel it. 2 tens are 20, 2 fours are 8. So 10 into 10 gives me 100, 100 by 4, which is equals to 25%. So I can just put my percentage sign because I have calculated the number of girls out of 100. You can clearly see that I have calculated out of 100. So children, the trick here is whenever you have a word problem, the thing that you have to calculate, always keep it on your right hand side. You have your equals to here, you have your equals to, so always keep that thing towards right hand side to avoid any confusion. Okay, so this is the unitary method, but some children must be doing using the direct method. If you are in competitive exam, then I don't recommend you to write all the statements and then solving. Then how you will do? Let's do it quickly for competitive also. So what you will do, okay, out of 80 we have 20 girls, correct? Change it to percentage. So percentage means out of 100, correct? But if I just multiply this into 100 to make it out of 100, it changes my entire fraction. So the best way is to multiply numerator and denominator by 100, correct? So now here if you see, I have multiplied numerator and denominator by 100 here. So that means I am multiplying this fraction by 1 to make it equivalent fraction, because 100 by 100 is 1. Now the twist is, this 100 we are going to use for percentage sign. Okay, this 100, the 100 that I have put in box, we will use it for percentage sign. And remaining calculation we can do. 20 into 100 gives me 2000 upon 80, and this upon 100 gives me percentage sign. So 2000 by 80 gives me 25%. So those who are writing competitive exam, they can directly do this method, and those who are the beginners learning percentage, they can follow the unitary method to get a better hang of the topic, to understand the concept. Okay, so let's move on to second question, and I'm waiting for everyone to join my stream so that many children can come together and ask me questions, so that I can answer your questions, your queries. And you know children, when one child asks a question, many others doubts also get cleared, because sometimes we never thought about it, but when someone asks a question to the teacher and teacher answers, then it clarifies the doubts of many other children also. So don't hesitate to ask me relevant questions, I will be happy to answer that. Okay, so let's move on to question number 2. So question number 2 is, it's based on income, because I know income and expenditure questions are very common in percentage. So here, if I earn rupees 5600 and spend rupees 4800. Okay, so here I'm earning rupees 5600 and I'm spending rupees 4800. So my expenditure is 4800. So question is, what percent do I save? Now you can think about it, that how do we calculate the savings. First, to find the percentage of savings, I need to find out that what are my savings, correct? So let's write here, earnings. My earnings are rupees 5600 and my expenditure, that means the money I spent, is rupees 4800. So if I subtract my expenditure from the savings, what do I get? I get rupees 800 savings only, correct? So these are the savings I have. Now, how do I solve it using unitary method? So I'll do it here. Okay, so I am saving rupees 800 for every 5600 rupees because that is my salary, that is my earning. Okay, so how do we write? For every rupees 5600, my savings are rupees 800. Now children, again I want to remind you, so here I have to calculate my percentage on the savings. So I am keeping my savings on right hand side of the equals to. If you can look here on my screen, I am keeping my savings on the right hand side, correct? So if you look here, for every rupees 5600, my savings are rupees 800, correct? Now if it's the ancient time where 1 rupee had lots of value, so for every 1 rupee my saving will be 800 upon 5600. Why I am doing for every 1 rupee? Because I am using the unitary method. If I know my savings for 1 rupee, I can calculate it for 100 rupees, correct? Because after knowing my 1 rupee saving, I can calculate the percentage, because percentage is for every 100. So now for every 100 rupees, my savings will be 800 upon 5600 into 100. Now here I can calculate by cancelling my zeros, okay? And then if you look here, what's left? 800 upon 56. That is, if you know 8's table, this is 8 into 100 gives me 800, and 8 sevens are 56. So 100 by 7%. So you can solve it further in mixed fraction, because 100 by 7 gives you 14 2 by 7, correct? 14 2 by 7% is my savings. And those who are writing in competitions, they can directly calculate that for every 5600 you are saving 800 rupees. So into 100 by 100, correct? This 100 for percentage sign, and remaining you can cancel here 800 by 56, which is same. Okay children, so here is the direct method that you learn in the school, correct? But why do we do that? The reason for calculating this way is the unitary method that I am focusing on in this stream. I hope you are getting the concept that I am teaching you. So okay. Okay, so I have my third question now, which says, from oil can of capacity 400 liters. So that means the capacity of my oil can is 400 liters. 120 liters of oil is taken out, or maybe it's used. Find the percentage decrease. So this is a very interesting question. You have an oil can. The capacity of this oil can is 400 liters, correct? Suppose if you have taken out some 120 liters of oil, then automatically the quantity has decreased. So you have to find that what is the percentage decrease of oil in the can, in oil can. So how do we do this? Again, we know that percentage means for every 100. So how I can start? That for every 400 liters, decrease is 120 liters, correct? Because from 400 liters they have taken out 120 liters. Now if I have only 1 liter of oil in can, so I can write for every 1 liter oil, decrease will be in fractions 120 upon 400, correct? Now what is the percentage? Percentage is for every 100. So for every 100 liter oil, decrease will be 120 upon 400 into 100. So if you cancel this, 120 by 4, we know 4 stable, 4 into 3 gives me 12. So directly you can write this is 30% decrease of oil. So the decrease is 30%. So this is how you calculate the percentage decrease when a quantity is taken out from the given can or the basket. I hope you are clear with the concept. Okay, children, I have tried to take different types of questions so that when you watch this stream you get a wide idea of percentage. Rather than solving the same type of questions, I have tried to take different types of questions so that you watch one type of question and practice the similar type, and then you watch second question, third question, and you get the complete wholesome idea of this chapter. Okay, so now this question number 4 is again based on salary, savings and all this, but this is different from my previous question, because in the previous question it was said that salary is given, expenditure is given, and find the percentage savings. Okay, but now in this question it is said that Mr. Ram saves rupees 5,000 every month from salary. So what is the difference in this question and the previous question? In previous question we didn't know the savings, correct? But here it is given that Mr. Ram saves rupees 5,000 every month from the salary. Now they have given if percentage savings is 10% of his salary, find the total salary. Find his salary, that how much he earns in a month. So here Mr. Ram saves rupees 5,000 every month. Okay, so savings are given and the saving percentage is also given. So this question is entirely different from what we have done so far. In first 3 questions we found the percentage, correct? Now in this 4th question, percentage is given, you have to find the number. Okay, so here 10% is his saving. Okay, so we can write, okay, savings are 10%. So what is the meaning of 10%? 10% means 10 by 100. It means for every 100 rupees Mr. Ram saves rupees 10, correct? But what we have to find? We have to find salary. So I told you a rule that whatever you have to find, keep it on the right hand side of equals to. So I will keep his salary on right hand side. So how we write? If savings are rupees 10, I am considering this 10%. Okay, 10 by 100, that means if salary is 100, savings are rupees 10. So I am writing if savings are rupees 10, salary of Mr. Ram is rupees 100, correct? Now unitary method says that if savings are rupees 1, then salary of Mr. Ram will be 100 upon 10, correct? So obviously if savings are less, salary will also be less according to this question. Okay, now if savings are rupees 5,000, then what would be the salary? I can multiply 100 by 10 into 5,000. Now this 0 get cancelled. So 100 into 500 gives me 50,000. So salary of Mr. Ram is rupees 50,000 monthly, and out of this salary he saves rupees 5,000 every month. So this is how you calculate this kind of question using unitary method, where percentage given, because this is the easiest way to comprehend the question, to understand that what is given and what to find and how to find. Okay children, so these are the 4 questions that we have done. So I have few more questions for you to make you understand the percentage in much better way, so that when you just finish watching my live stream you feel, oh wow, we are now clear with percentage. I want that feeling on your face. So please write your comments in the chat box so that I get to know with whom all I am connected to. Okay, so I'll be back in a second. Yeah. Okay, so I'm back. So children, you know this is the festive month. Christmas is coming soon and I'm wearing red, as you can see. So the next question is based on Christmas sale. Okay, so you know in percentage sale questions are very common, and they do come in exam and in competitive exams also. So that's why I have chosen this question because of the theme of this month, that is Christmas. And how many of you like Christmas? Right? Yes, or send some emoji in the chat if you like Christmas. Yeah, so I get to know how many Christmas fans are there. Okay, so 5th question is based on Christmas sale. So you know whenever there are festivals, many sales are around the corner and we make best use of it. So something is there when sales are around the corner, it's very important to have knowledge of percentage, because if you don't know percentage it is very difficult for you to calculate the actual price and the reduced price. You agree with me, right? So percentage has its own importance in real life. So when you see a shirt having price 500 and sale is 50%, so if you know the percentage you can say it's half price, it will be half price, right? So 50% of 500 is what? You can type in the chat. Yeah, so that's, see, if you just think of the different scenarios, you can actually figure out the different ways where percentage is used in daily life. So that's why this Christmas sale question is here. So in Christmas sale, the price of cookies are reduced by 20%. Okay, so if the reduced price of a cookie box, of a cookie or cookie box, is rupees 220, find the original price. So this is a very interesting question. So who all want to know how to solve this? And if anybody knows the answer, they can type in the chat always. Yes. So this is a Christmas sale question based on our theme, and the price of cookies are reduced by 20%. So I'm sure all of you love to eat cookies and buy lots of sweets and cookies during this season. So here cookies are on 20% sale. So what is the meaning of 20%? 20% is 20 by 100. That means if a cookie box is of 100 rupees, you are getting a discount of rupees 20, correct? So that means for every rupees 100 box, discount is rupees 20. That means you get that box for how much? You get that box for 100 minus 20, that is rupees 80. Correct? So this is what if the cookie box is for rupees 100, then you get it for rupees 80. But here the reduced price of the box is 220. You don't know what is the original price, so you have to calculate that. But if you look at the information that I have written here, from 20% thing, I have written that if the box ka price is rupees 100 and 20% is the discount, then you get it for rupees 80. So how do we write this? First thing you have to remember that here you want to find original price. So keep your original price towards right hand side. Okay, this is the mantra. Then you never get wrong in your word problems if you know this thing, that whatever you have to find, you have to keep it towards the right hand side of the equals to, so that you calculate there and you write the final answer. So now children, now my original price is rupees 100 when discounted price is rupees 80. So what I will write? If reduced price is rupees 80, original price is how much? Rupees 100. So see, I have to calculate original price, so I am keeping my original price on the right hand side, and my reduced price is rupees 80. Now if my reduced price is rupees 1, unitary method, then my original price is 100 by 80. Correct? So this is my original price if reduced price is rupees 1. Now reduced price is given in the question as 220. So I can write, if reduced price is rupees 220, original price will be 100 by 80 into 220. So now we can calculate this to calculate the original price. So zeros get cancelled. So this is 2200 upon 8. And if we calculate this, we get 2 4s are 8 and 2 1 1 0 0. Now you can calculate it further. 4 2s are 8. Then 4 7s are 28 and 24 5s are 20. So rupees 275. So that means original price of the cookie box was rupees 275, and the shopkeeper is selling this at the price of 220 at 20% discount. So this is how we solve this kind of question using the unitary method. So I have few more questions to solve. So I'll be back after this break. Okay, so my sixth question is 20% of which number is 8? So this is a very simple question that comes in exam for 2 marks, but children get really confused in this. So I have two easier ways to solve this question. One is X method, means using a variable, and other is our favorite unitary method. Okay, so now first let's solve it with X method. That I know most of you know, but let's do it. So 20% of which number is 8? So let's assume that number is X. So let the number be X. So I can write, okay, 20% of X equals to 8. Okay. So now I know what is 20%. 20% is 20 by 100 of X equals to 8, means into X is equals to 8. So now we have to solve this for X. So X is equals to 8 into 100 upon 20. So I can cancel this 0, and 2 4s are 8. Then 4 into 10 is 40. So that means if I have a number 40, 20% of 40 is 8. So this is one method. And if you want to solve it with unitary method, So again, we know that 20% is 20 by 100. So if we take 20 out of every 100, okay, then if we have 1, then what do we take? Then out of 100 by 20. Okay, so that means if we take 20, then original number is 100. If we take 1, original number is 100 by 20. And if we take 8, then original number is 100 by 20 into 8. Okay, so that is again same. 4 2s are 8, 4 5s are then 20 and 40. See, in both the cases answers are same, but I feel this method is quite quick method to solve in competitions, and also in 2 marks question you can use X method also. This is not a bad method. This is those who are keen of algebra, or like those who find algebra easier and are very quick in it, so they can use X method also. So this is also very good method. Okay, so we have somebody. Let's see what's there in chat today. Okay, so hello Mr. Umang. I am good, thank you so much. No problem if you are late. You can always watch this stream from the beginning, because it's going to be on my YouTube channel and you can watch it and you can ask me doubts later. I have still one more question to solve, so don't worry. Okay, so call your friend also if they want to learn this topic. Okay, so far children, we are done with 6 questions, and we are going to do 2 more questions based on this topic. So by the time your friends join in, let's take a small break and I'll be back in few seconds. Okay. यस उमंग, हमने वर्ड प्रॉब्लम्स स्टार्ट कर दिए थे 4:30, जैसे कि बताया गया था पिछली स्ट्रीम में. आई हैव टोल्ड माय स्टूडेंट्स इन द प्रीवियस स्ट्रीम. ओके, यू वांट मी, ओके, आप चाहते हैं कि हम हिंदी में एक्सप्लेन करें, सो नो प्रॉब्लम, हिंदी में करेंगे. अभी 2 क्वेश्चन बाकी हैं, तो ध्यान से सुनिए, ठीक है. अभी मैं हिंदी में 2 क्वेश्चन एक्सप्लेन करूँगी. ओके, पिछले 6 क्वेश्चंस इंग्लिश में एक्सप्लेन किए हैं, बट मुझे लगता है कि कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं आएगी किसी भी बच्चे को उसको समझने में, बिकॉज यूनिटरी मेथड के बेसिस पे वो क्वेश्चंस एक्सप्लेन किए गए हैं. अभी 2 क्वेश्चन मेरे बाकी के यूज़र्स जिनको हिंदी में अच्छे से समझ में आता है, तो मैं हिंदी में समझाऊंगी, ठीक है. तो बीच में थोड़ी थोड़ी इंग्लिश भी बोलूँगी, तो प्लीज़ बेयर विद इट. ओके, सो अभी हम शुरू करते हैं अपना 7th क्वेश्चन. क्वेश्चन मैं इंग्लिश में लिखूंगी, उसको हिंदी एंड इंग्लिश में दोनों में एक्सप्लेन करूंगी. अ स्टूडेंट has to get 33% of the total marks to pass an exam. Okay, तो कोई स्टूडेंट है रजनी, she secured 150 marks and failed by 15 marks. Find the total marks. Of the exam. Okay, अब ये क्वेश्चन ध्यान से सुनिए. तो इस क्वेश्चन में किसी भी स्टूडेंट को एग्ज़ाम में पास होने के लिए चाहिए 33% मार्क्स. जितने भी टोटल मार्क्स हैं उसमें बच्चे को पास होने के लिए 33% मार्क्स चाहिए. बट एक स्टूडेंट के आए 150 मार्क्स और वो फेल हो गई कितने मार्क्स से? 15 मार्क्स से. तो बताइए कि एग्ज़ाम का जो टोटल मार्क्स थे वो कितने थे. तो अब इस क्वेश्चन को समझते हैं कि कैसे करना है. सो हेयर चिल्ड्रन, a student needs to get 33% marks of the total marks to pass an exam, right? So 33% means 33 by 100. सो अगर हम यहाँ पे देखें कि रजनी जो है वो 15 मार्क्स से पास नहीं हो पाई, उसके 150 मार्क्स तो आए बट उसको कितने मार्क्स कम पड़ गए पास होने के लिए, 15 मार्क्स. सो दैट मीन्स कि जो हमको पासिंग मार्क्स चाहिए, मार्क्स टू पास इन एग्जाम हमको चाहिए, वो चाहिए 150 प्लस 15 जो कि इक्वल है 165 मार्क्स के. सो अब हमको ये क्लियर तो हो गया कि 165 मार्क्स जो है वो मिनिमम मार्क्स चाहिए कि इस एग्ज़ाम में पास होने के लिए, और उनकी परसेंटेज बनती है 33%. सो इसका मतलब है 33% का मतलब होता है 33/100, करेक्ट. सो इस व्हाट डज इट मीन कि फॉर एवरी 100 मार्क्स पासिंग मार्क्स आर 33. ओके, सो क्या लिखेंगे फिर, फॉर, अच्छा इसमें एक चीज़ और मैंने जो बताई है आपको बार बार कि जो भी चीज़ आपको निकालनी है, अगर आपको टोटल मार्क्स निकालने हैं तो आप टोटल मार्क्स को इक्वल्स टू के राइट हैंड साइड रखेंगे. अगर आपको पासिंग मार्क्स निकालने हैं तो आपको पासिंग मार्क्स को राइट हैंड साइड पे रखना है. अब इस क्वेश्चन में आपको टोटल मार्क्स निकालने हैं, ठीक है. अब इसमें आपको जब टोटल मार्क्स निकालने हैं तो आप क्या करेंगे, सबसे पहले आप लिखेंगे इफ पासिंग मार्क्स आर 33, टोटल मार्क्स आर 100. तो क्या मतलब है कि अगर तो पास होने के लिए 33 मार्क्स चाहिए तो टोटल मार्क्स कितने होंगे, 100 होंगे. अब हमारा यूनिटरी मेथड कहता है कि 1 से करें, तो इफ पासिंग मार्क्स आर 1, अगर पासिंग मार्क्स सिर्फ नंबर 1 है सो टोटल मार्क्स कितने होंगे, 100/33, करेक्ट. और अगर अब इस क्वेश्चन में पासिंग मार्क्स कितने बने हमारे, हमने शुरू में कैलकुलेट किए. In this question our passing marks are 165. So how do we write, if passing marks are 165, total marks are 100/33 into 165, करेक्ट. अब हम इसको कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं. 33 के टेबल में मुझे साफ साफ समझ में आ रहा है कि अगर 33 इंटू 5 मैं करती हूँ तो आई गेट 33 into 5 equals to 165. So 33 into 5 gives me 165. So 100 into 5 is equals to 500. So टोटल मार्क्स जो इस एग्ज़ाम के हैं 500, जिसमें से पास होने के लिए चाहिए 165, बट जो रजनी जी हैं उनको मिले सिर्फ 150. ओके, तो 500 में से रजनी को सिर्फ 150 मार्क्स मिले, शी फेल्ड बाय 15. So when we added 150 to 15, we got to know that 165 marks are required to pass in this exam. And then percentage, passing percentage was also given here, right? So passing percentage was 33%. Okay, that is 33/100. So then I use this unitary method. If passing marks are 33, total marks are 100. If passing marks are 1, total marks are 100/33. And if passing marks are 165, total marks are 100/33 into 165. So here my total marks of the exam are 500, out of which 165 are the passing marks. So I hope everyone is clear with this question. Now I have last question of today's stream, that is based on profit and loss. So children, I know profit and loss is a different topic, but it is very much related to percentage. जो profit and loss के questions हैं, they are directly connected to percentage, right? क्योंकि प्रॉफिट लॉस के जो फार्मूलाज हैं परसेंटेज बेसिस पे, अगर आपको यूनिटरी मेथड आता है तो आपको फार्मूलाज याद करने की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है. ओके, तो अब ऐसा ही एक क्वेश्चन हम करेंगे इस स्ट्रीम में, बट मैं डेफिनेटली प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस पे फिर से लाइव आऊँगी जब आपके लिए, और हम प्रॉफिट लॉस को स्क्रैच से पढ़ेंगे. ओके, जिसमें हम पहले बेसिक्स एंड कॉन्सेप्ट समझेंगे और उसके बाद उसके हाई ऑर्डर क्वेश्चंस करेंगे. बट आज एक क्वेश्चन हम प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस का करेंगे यूजिंग यूनिटरी मेथड, ताकि आपको समझ में आए कि हम बिना फॉर्मूले से कैसे प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस के क्वेश्चंस करते हैं. ठीक है, सो दिस क्वेश्चन इज, a shopkeeper makes a profit of 10% by selling a chair for rupees 550. Find the cost price. Okay, so children, in this question what is given? प्रॉफिट परसेंटेज दिया है हमें. प्रॉफिट परसेंट जो है 10% है, राइट. और जो सेलिंग प्राइस ऑफ चेयर है वो है ₹550. अब बहुत से जो बच्चे हैं वो इसको देख के कॉस्ट प्राइस का जो फॉर्मूला है परसेंटेज वाला वो अप्लाई करते हैं. और कई बार क्वेश्चन में एग्ज़ाम में क्या होता है, ड्यू टू नर्वसनेस हमें फॉर्मूला भूल जाता है, राइट. या फिर हम फॉर्मूला गलत अप्लाई कर देते हैं क्योंकि हम नर्वस हो जाते हैं, एग्ज़ाम का स्ट्रेस होता है और फॉर्मूला याद नहीं रहता, तो देन गड़बड़ हो जाती है एंड क्वेश्चन हो जाता है गलत. सो टू अवॉइड दिस थिंग कि जिसमें आपको फॉर्मूले की कोई टेंशन ही ना रहे, हम करेंगे इस क्वेश्चन को यूनिटरी मेथड से बिना कोई फॉर्मूला लगाए. ओके, तो अब सब लोग ध्यान से सुनिए कैसे करेंगे. सबसे पहले हम समझेंगे कि 10% प्रॉफिट का क्या मतलब है. ओके, सो 10% प्रॉफिट होता है 10/100. मतलब अगर 100 रुपये की चीज़ है तो उसके ऊपर कितना प्रॉफिट कमाएंगे? 10 रुपये. ओके, सो हम लिखेंगे फिर इधर, इफ कॉस्ट प्राइस इज ₹100, प्रॉफिट इज ₹10, क्योंकि प्रॉफिट परसेंट हमें क्वेश्चन में 10% दिया है. तो इफ कॉस्ट प्राइस इज ₹100, प्रॉफिट इज ₹10. ओके, तो हमारा सेलिंग प्राइस कितना होगा? सेलिंग प्राइस अगर प्रॉफिट है तो कॉस्ट प्राइस से ज़्यादा ही होगा. तो 100 + 10 हमको देता है ₹110. करेक्ट. अब इसमें देखिए, हमें इसमें ये भी पता है क्वेश्चन में, वी नो दैट कि प्रॉफिट परसेंट इज 10% एंड द सेलिंग प्राइस इज 550. तो हम इसमें लिखेंगे, अगर हमारा सेलिंग प्राइस, इफ सेलिंग प्राइस इज ₹110, देन कॉस्ट प्राइस इज ₹100. अब मैं बार बार आपको यही चीज़ समझा रही हूँ कि जो भी चीज़ आपको निकालनी है उसको इक्वल्स टू के राइट साइड में लिखना है. तो इस क्वेश्चन में हमें कॉस्ट प्राइस निकालना है, तो हम कॉस्ट प्राइस को इधर लिखेंगे. ठीक है, तो अगर सेलिंग प्राइस है 110 रुपये, कॉस्ट प्राइस कितना होगा? 100. दिस इंफॉर्मेशन आई गॉट फ्रॉम दिस कैलकुलेशंस. ओके, नाउ कम्स आवर यूनिटरी मेथड. सो इफ माई सेलिंग प्राइस इज ₹1, देन कॉस्ट प्राइस कितना होगा? 100/110. करेक्ट. अब क्वेश्चन में मुझे सेलिंग प्राइस दिया है चेयर का, कितना सेलिंग प्राइस दिया है? 550 रुपीज़. सो क्वेश्चन में लिखा है सेलिंग प्राइस इज ₹550, तो कॉस्ट प्राइस चेयर का कितना होगा? 100/110 × 550. तो 0 0 गेट कैंसल्ड. 11 1 11, 11 5 55. So 5 × 100 gives me ₹500. So इसका मतलब जो चेयर थी वो उसका कॉस्ट प्राइस कितना था? ₹500. एंड शॉपकीपर मेड अ प्रॉफिट ऑफ 10% एंड ही सोल्ड इट फॉर ₹550. So this is how we solve profit and loss questions based on percentage without using any formula. I hope you are clear with the concept. सबको अच्छे से समझ आया, right? So children, this is all about percentage word problems, जिस पे मैंने सारी टाइप्स कवर करने की पूरी कोशिश की है, जो आपके competitive एग्जाम्स में भी आती है और स्कूल एग्जाम्स में भी. So let's see what's there in the chat. Okay, so Umang has written so much messages. ओके उमंग, नो प्रॉब्लम इफ़ यू आर लेट टुडे. कोई बात नहीं अगर लेट हो गए, तो आप ये स्ट्रीम को शुरू से लेके एंड तक देखिए. आई एम श्योर आपको पूरा समझ में आएगा. ओके, बिकॉज आई हैव एक्सप्लेन्ड फ्रॉम ईजी टू डिफ़िकल्ट क्वेश्चन. तो जो ईजी से डिफ़िकल्ट क्वेश्चन की पूरी स्ट्रीम आप देखेंगे तो आपको स्टेप बाय स्टेप सब समझ में आएगा और कॉन्सेप्ट भी क्लियर हो जाएगा. And children, if you want another topic to be covered next Saturday for grade 7 and 8, please write in the chat. So I'll take that topic next Saturday. I have dedicated this Saturday classes for these middle school students who want to learn math. So please type in the chat the topic you want me to cover next Saturday. Okay, and please tune in for for more classes and call your friends and the siblings who are in grade 7 and 8 and share my channel, subscribe it and like it, so that they also connect with us and we learn together and ask more doubts so that we get a better clarity. Okay, yes. So thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great weekend ahead. Thank you.